All right, welcome back. Okay, so next skill we're gonna do is gonna be the CISA, or Controlled Emergency Swimming Ascent. Okay, so by the end of this session, we'll all be able to simulate a controlled emergency swimming ascent by swimming horizontally for at least 9 meters, 30 feet, while emitting a continuous sound. Right? So that's gonna be pretty cool. For this skill, Michael is gonna be our dive master working with us. This is a really easy skill to do. We'll start by becoming neutrally buoyant. This is one of the skills you learned previously. And we'll need to be neutrally buoyant because we'll be swimming from the deep end here going towards the surface, all right, over the 9 meters, 30 feet. And so once we become neutrally buoyant, we want to be in the position we'll be when we are in the ocean and if we need to use that skill. So we'll be holding our low pressure inflator above our head like this, and we're gonna have the other hand just like that as well to protect us as we go up, right? And we look up like this. So that's gonna be our position. We're gonna be swimming just like if we were going up. So the speed is nice and slow, about 60 feet a minute, 18 meters per minute. And we're gonna swim nice and slow going towards the surface, and we are going to emit a sound, right? To help you with this, I'm gonna ask you to do a little Z sound, because when we take a nice big breath, we just want a little stream of bubble coming out. So we'll do a Z sound. When you do Z, you can't really get rid of all your air, right? If you do ah, sometimes you do ah, and then you have no air left, right? So we want just a little bit. So we're gonna do Z. So you're gonna take a few breaths, 1 or 2 deep breaths, and when you're ready to go, take your last big deep big breath, and then you're gonna go start swimming and make your Z sound. Zzz, and you're just gonna swim like this, right? I'm gonna be in front of you, making sure that you look up, so you have an open airway, and I'm gonna put 2 fingers on your regulator to make sure you're making the Z sound the entire time, right? I don't want you to take a breath simply because we're simulating being out of air, which means there would be no air left in your tank and you couldn't take a breath. So we're gonna really exhale the entire way, okay? Once we reach the surface, again, there is no air in our tank, so we need positive buoyancy, and to do this, you're gonna orally inflate your BCD. Right? And remember how to do that. You press here, and then you simply blow and let go once you put a breath inside the BCD, right? Just like that. Just like this, okay? And you do the same thing, just orally inflate your BCD, and then you'll be able to float safely at the surface, okay? All right, very nice. The way we're gonna organize this, we are going to go underwater right here, and then we're gonna swim to the deep end, and at the deep end I'll organize you in a nice semicircle. You'll be in front of me. Michael is going to be on the side making sure everybody's okay, and he's going to be watching you. I'm going to be demonstrating the skill, so I'll do a demonstration in front of you so that you can see in what position we want to be, right? So once you've seen the demonstration, I'll take you one at a time and we're going to do the skill, right? Once we're done with the skill at the surface, then we'll rejoin the team and go back down. Yeah? Very good. Any question?
No.
Awesome. Let's do this. All right, guys, well done. Nice job there. You did very well. I really appreciated everybody keeping their arm extended, holding on to the low pressure inflator and the arm above your head. That was really nicely done. I did see some problems. One of you was going a little fast, right? So remember, we definitely want to go a little slower because the ascent rate is about 60 feet per minute or 18 meters per minute. And another thing I saw was one of you took a couple of breaths as we were doing this. Remember, this is a skill that helps us when we're out of air. So to train for this, we obviously can't take a breath. But at the end, everybody did it very well. So that was really, really cool. And now we can use this in the unlikely event you run out of air and your buddy is maybe 30 feet away from you and the surface is also about 30 feet. You might as well use this technique to safely go back to the surface using the control emergency swim ascent. All right, good job, guys. Well done.